Welcome back. Welcome to Women's Talking Balls podcast episode 2. All right, this is going to be the podcast that provides women a space to share their love of sports from a woman's perspective. So we had a successful episode 1. We got plenty of feedback, and we appreciate that. I appreciate all the feedback. So we're going to get started pretty soon. Welcome back to Women Talking Balls. This is Dom. I have my teammates with me. I got Ann with the A across from me, and then I got Miss Tiki Wiki to the back. Y'all see that we have one person that's not at the table with us. She's on location. She had to handle some business. Bills still got to get paid, but we do have her on. Y'all should be able to see her. So we got Miss Boss Lady B on location in Boston. All right.
I'm in Boston. Yes, I'm in Boston. What's up, everybody? Glad to be with you.
All right, so here we go. So we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get right into it. So y'all know that the Falcons, we played Green Bay this weekend. All right, so Tiki, will you want to start us off on that? What we gonna talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about those Atlanta Falcons. They held the Green Bay Packers in the game. 57 seconds left in the game, and they won 25-4. Yes,
25-24.
Yeah.
25-24.
And we are 2-0, baby.
Woo!
That's right.
Yes.
We haven't been 2-0
Yeah.
in a minute. I can't even remember the last time.
2017. Let's not revisit that. 2017.
2-0 too. I just
All right.
I like it.
I'm gonna start off with some game comparison stats.
Okay.
We had total offense. The Falcons had 446 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay had 224 yards.
Yep.
First downs, the Falcons had 27 to Green Bay 17.
Yep.
And for third down conversions, the Falcons had 6 out of 15, and the Green Bay Packers had 3 of 9.
Yep.
And although the Falcons had more yards and penalties, they had less penalties. The Falcons had 6 penalties for 110 yards and 7 penalties for 40 yards for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
And the Falcons, they also dominated the time of possession of the ball.
They did.
They averaged 37 minutes, 37 seconds.
Yeah.
And Green Bay with 23 minutes, 45 seconds.
Yeah, our passing game was better than theirs too, because they passing was 14 of 25, and we had 19 of 32. So they had a total yards of the 140 yards for their passing, and we had 235 yards for passing. So even though it looked a hot mess, our stats was looking pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So
So
a little bit, I guess you're gonna improve as time goes on. You just gotta keep building on it.
right.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
We know we will.
Yeah.
I believe.
I believe.
Yes.
I believe because the defense showed up.
Yeah.
Defense showed up.
The defense did show up. But I want to kind of shift it a little bit
Okay.
to that coaching.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arthur Smith, he made a gutsy decision,
he
right?
did.
In the
That
fourth
fourth
quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4th down and 1
Yeah.
with about a little less than 2 minutes to go.
Yep.
He worked the clock.
He worked the clock.
He worked the clock.
Versus, kicking that field goal. He went for it on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that, he chose that rookie again.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson.
John Robinson came to the clutch again.
I got that in my notes. I'm gonna call him Clutch.
I call him.
What you want to call him?
He was in beast mode.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
For sure.
He had 19 carries,
Yep.
124 yards.
Yep.
He looked like a veteran.
Exactly. He did.
Yeah, he did. He didn't have any touchdowns, but he definitely played a huge factor this week in the game.
Yeah.
That whole run game was still good.
Yeah.
Tyler Algier, Algier.
Algier.
He had only 16 carries for 48 yards.
Yeah,
But that running game was really good, and it also opened up that passing game.
it did. Like Matt Collins had 3 receptions
Yeah.
and a total of 60 yards.
Even London got in there, got him with 22 yards.
Yeah.
Actually, he had a total of 67 yards.
That 20-yard pass.
Oh yeah, that 20-yard pass.
Right.
Yeah, and he had that 1 touchdown, 6 receptions.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, can't forget him. He had 2 receptions.
Yeah, they not utilizing him as much. I want them to utilize Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
But I think because our right side is just it ain't where it need to be. Our left side is pretty good, but that right side ain't where it's
Not yet.
as far as blocking, you know what I'm saying, the offensive line.
Yeah.
So I think that might affect them going to Kyle Pitts as much, because of that. So we'll see how they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they overturned Matt Collins'
How
touchdown.
you feel about that?
Right.
With them tiptoes.
Look, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know about you all, but that boy been taking some ballet lessons.
Yeah.
Honey.
He was aware. He was aware of where he was.
Yeah, he was. He almost made it.
It was
made
beautiful.
Skills. That's skills.
Skills.
Yeah.
I'm just mad.
Oh,
at him.
and Tiki.
Yeah.
He had that hair braided up this time.
He had it braided up. I could see his name this time. Lord, that's so true.
Yeah, because it was hanging all down his back the last time.
Yeah.
His name, Mr. Sunshine.
Yeah, Mr. Sunshine. The Falcons actually trailed in halftime.
Yeah, they did.
It was 10-9.
Yeah,
And then in the third quarter, they trailed again, 24-10. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I am not gonna lie. I was like, they got all this talent on this team.
Exactly.
I said they looking like they did last year.
Yeah, I was
said,
getting a little disappointed
yeah,
myself.
if they lose this game, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But that Desmond Ritter,
Yeah.
Did he not? Okay, let's say this.
Okay,
Go ahead.
go
boy.
ahead. No, I'm on the fence with that Ritter. I want to impress with him, but then he came. He like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He like just all of a sudden just made a whole different appearance. Maybe I saw him on the sideline, getting all riled up, so maybe that helped him a little bit.
Uh-huh.
He got to impress me a little bit better.
I know.
yeah. But you know what he did? What impressed me in this game is, I don't know how the guy said, but we said he put on the big girl panties, and he came alive.
He put them big boy draws.
Exactly.
Big boy draws on.
No, he
Yeah.
put that big jock on. That jock.
That Josh. And he came alive in the fourth quarter, you know, and I could see, I could see that he saw the field a little bit better, and he made better, gameplay decisions.
So he had a total of 237 yards.
Mhm.
He had that 1 touchdown and that 1 interception.
Uh-huh.
But I will say that he got lucky because they had them 2 drop interceptions.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it would have been 3,
Yep.
right, instead
Right.
of 1. Yep. So I think he got focused on a couple of receivers in particular. So I think he need to, look at the whole field, have his eye on the whole field, because he could have got some other receivers that he missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So outside of that, but he redeemed himself.
He
But
did.
I mean, was that the play calling though? I mean,
Well, sometimes when you're a quarterback, though, but like you got to kind of take charge, and if you don't see it, you got to make a decision, right?
Yeah.
So I think he
That's
don't
all
learn
part
that
of
as he
being
goes.
leadership.
Yeah.
This leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think, both the offense and the defense, they really came together to win the
Yeah.
game. So what I'm saying is,
What you saying?
I'm saying the Falcons showed some grit.
They did.
The coach showed some guts
He
with
did.
their play
Them
calling.
basic plays.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I believe they're going to the playoffs.
Girl, you don't do it to me.
I know that. I
You gonna
told
give me
you I
emotion.
smell playoffs. I
Yeah,
play.
they don't give us no love in the news. Everything was about how Green Bay lost, not about how the Falcons won. I was just like, they don't give us no love in the
They
news.
never do.
No.
They never do. We can't get over that Super Bowl hump for whatever reason. They just won't let that go.
Uh-uh.
Like, no matter how well we play. But I'm going to say this, though. I think Ritter showed in that fourth quarter that he's willing to hold the team on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Like, he used his legs. He started moving more. I don't know what happened during halftime. I don't know if Arthur Smith looked at blindside and came back in. Used some stuff he saw off the movie and told them, Jokers, let's get to it. But it was just like, that fourth quarter was very impressive. Very impressive.
Right.
Yeah.
Love,
Gave me a heart attack. Look, I had a heart attack. My heart. Oh my God. I
Yeah,
can't take that abuse.
Yeah, for sure. It was a roller coaster ride. I had to take 3 ibuprofen myself after the game. It was not fun at all. I don't like them roller coaster rides. I hate them.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll, smooth out, get a little more consistent. So we want. But I was talking to Belada, Boss Lady B, and I was saying, this is a crazy toxic relationship that we have with our Falcons team. Like it's like a toxic relationship. Why do we have to go through all these changes with our team? I don't like feeling that way. I wanna have love all the time. I don't want to have no arguments and upset. Yeah, so
it was a true roller coaster game Sunday.
It was a true roller coaster game Sunday.
It was.
So look here. So we got Detroit coming up, right?
Detroit's coming up. Them Lions, they've been looking good.
Yeah. So how y'all feel about us matching up against Detroit? What do you think?
Ooh.
First of all, they need to pay all 4 quarters like they did.
Exactly. Absolutely. They got to show up just like they did fourth quarter.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. They can't. They're gonna have to come with it.
Right, because I think this is gonna be one of our harder games, even though Green Bay was a pretty hard game, but I think this is gonna be one of our harder games as well.
Mm-hmm.
They got to watch out for Goff and his passing game. That's gonna be the test right there.
Absolutely,
Right.
Yeah. But
our defense though.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I think if our defense show up like they've been showing up,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be a problem.
Right,
Now,
they just gotta rush him and get to him.
yeah, that pass rush. Let's talk about it. They got to step that up too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one of your pet peeves, Belada, about that pass rush.
It is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
We gotta get that. But I think we should be okay, even though it's gonna be a home game. They're gonna be at home. They're gonna have that 12 man that we've been having.
With those blue masks on.
They're gonna have the
You're right.
They've been wearing the blue masks, so we got to come in there with,
Oh my
be
God.
ready for them.
Well, let's hope that some people travel up to Detroit to represent the Falcons. So we'll have a little bit of red and black in their stadium. So
That's right.
yeah, but like you said, what? Cool? Come on. Cool.
Oh, cool.
What's cool? What Cool doing? Well, I mean, he don't miss. I don't know. Do we need to get him number 7 back? Do we need to get him number 7 back?
No.
I get it,
but
Cool gonna be all right.
yeah.
He'll be okay.
But he's slacking a little bit, y'all. He's slacking, and I need him to step it back up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's been in them city lights, and that got,
And maybe that number 7 man is not on his back.
That's what I said. I think it's not. I think that number 7. He need to get that number. But I give us the win against Detroit.
Okay.
Y'all,
I give us 2, but somebody in the comments got 30-7 Lions. So
Wow.
I don't think we'll be
30-7.
30-7?
Yeah.
They just don't have no confidence in us at all.
Yeah, no, that run game we got.
Yeah.
30-7.
It's not gonna be like that.
On their defense, and we're gonna come through with that running game. And we got Kyle Pitts.
Exactly.
We got Drake London.
Yeah.
And we have
Holland.
Matt Collins.
Matt Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh my God. I'm 30 to what? Oh my God.
I know.
I need them to have a little more faith in us. We're gonna show.
I need for them to believe. Look.
Okay, so I guess another question about the predictions. How are they predicting us, I guess, for this year?
Yeah.
In the comments, put it in the chat, and we'll look at those questions too with
Yeah.
predictions of the upcoming game and predictions of the season.
Yeah.
And where do we need to put our efforts at? Where do we need to focus on as a team with the Falcons? Is it offense, defense,
Yeah.
our special teams? Where do we need to focus?
Yeah.
Put your comments in the chat and we'll discuss some of those.
Yeah. So to piggyback off of that though, I think we got to get that offense together. Like if we can get that offense clicking on our cylinders, we'll have a real solid team.
Yeah.
Right, because defense doing their job.
Yeah, they're doing their job.
Yeah.
Right, we just need to see more with that offense.
Right.
I think that Ritter, like I said last week, needs to get the wrinkles out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he grew up sometimes. He grew up a little bit this game.
Yeah, that fourth quarter, I think that shook him and made the light bulb go off a little bit. I think I'm praying that he goes into the next game with that same kind of intensity
Right.
that he ended the last game in. So we'll see how it goes. Anything else, Anjanelle, in the chat? Nope, nothing else. We got anything else on Detroit? We got some but we good on that.
We got
So
somebody say call Dion. Dion has his hands full.
yeah,
Yeah, and he said he don't want to merge over to the NFL anyway. So
you call Dion to be a coach or get him out of retirement because he don't
Right,
have
right.
so
Which one
he
we
ain't got
want?
but them 2 toes on that 1 foot. I don't know how his running would be. You know, he out there living.
In that case, we might need to bring him on the coaching staff. Then.
Yeah, we'll put him on coaches. He can't come out of retirement with that.
He
bad
said
foot.
he want to be with the baby.
he wanted to teach.
Yeah, he
He
wanted to.
wanted
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna look forward to that next game of the Falcons and Detroit Lions. We're gonna root for a W. We're gonna bring that win home, and all them naysayers out there that feel like we ain't gonna be able to do it. We gotta prove it. We gotta prove it to you. So just watch and see what we do. We're gonna come through. All right, so we're going into so later we're gonna have Miss Boss Lady B talk about the highlights of what she called the climax.
the climax. Let's get to this climax.
Well, before the comments, let's do the question of the day.
I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go in because
Oh,
that's
yeah,
gonna lead into my climax. Look.
You're right, my bad.
So the question of the day, we're gonna look at the grass versus the turf for the football field. So do the players prefer grass or turf? What do y'all think? Make sure that y'all put y'all checks in the comments on Facebook and on YouTube. We're live on both platforms, so we're reading off on both segments. So grass or turf for the football fields?
Grass or turf?
Yeah.
All right, but
We already got some grass popping up now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna lead into my climax. Grass or turf?
All right. So that's the question, right? We're going into the question of the day, grass or turf.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Turf look good. Aesthetically, it looks great. Player wise, not sure. It's not good for the players. Their cleats just don't. It get caught up in it. It causes more injury. So I'm all for the grass, but all this money that they making out there, these teams and stuff, they need to pay them groundskeepers because Lord forbid if somebody go out there and they get one of their foot caught in a divot or a hole in it in the grass, then we got a whole other problem. So I'm team grass.
Team grass, and that's what that leads into this. My first point on my climax. Lord Howell, who's the NFL Player Association Executive Director, he wants to eliminate the artificial turf. He wants to see all the NFL fields replaced with natural grass, and his reasoning is because it's going to reduce the unnecessary injuries.
Right.
And we all saw that with the injury with Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Wish him well, but that torn Achilles, he possibly out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, but Lord Howell is saying, look, if they can invest this money, and he's talking about these stadiums with these domes and these soccer teams, if they can flip those fields that fast from soccer, grass to turf, football, NFL football, why they can't put the investment in just keeping it grass, when it's time. So I see his point, and I kind of agree with it. Go back to the old grass days.
Yeah.
I think it's going to save the players their health wise in the long run.
Yeah, that's that good old football playing back in the day when they used to get tackled and that grass would get stuck in their helmets. And they'll try to pull it out.
And then 72% of the players agreed with grass. So
they did.
They need to listen to the the players that's on the field.
Right. Because they have to deal with that. Absolutely. All right. What we got next, Miss Boss Lady B?
We're gonna move on to our good old Atlanta Braves. They clinched the 2023 season, 6 straight National League East Division champs.
Yeah.
Have to give a shout out. I didn't give a shout out to our native Michael Harris, so I have to give a shout out to him. Congratulations to our Atlanta Braves.
Not my dad, Michael Harris.
Dad, not you, Dad. not you.
So yeah, we got to give those Braves congratulations, and not only did they clinch the East Division championship for the sixth
Yep.
time. They
Mhm.
actually did it 23 times, which
Wow.
is the most times any Major League Baseball team has done it. So we have actually clinched that division 23 times. So
Good
Go
deal.
Braves.
Yeah, see,
go
that's the big
Braves.
thing. But I gotta point it out, and I know we don't want to talk about it, but this last game they were swept by the Marlins.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah,
have
they
never,
were.
they hadn't been swept. They hadn't been swept, so that was the first time.
Did y'all see that score?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, so I mean, I'm giving them that, give them their props, and we're gonna shout them out. But
Right, right.
they got swept by the Marlins, so that
Right.
wasn't good. That was the first one of the season, the whole entire
Yeah.
season. That was the first time they got swept. So
It might be a strategy.
you think so?
Yeah.
You think so? It
Yeah.
could be. It could
But
be.
we'll see. They got home field advantage on Philly, so
Right.
Yeah.
we should be able to come home and have them fans in the stands to be able to support them. So
Yeah.
even though they stunk it up real bad that last game, I think they're gonna recover.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
will.
All
That's
right.
what was
Right.
It was a hot trash, as Dion say.
Look, and speaking of grass, we
Yeah.
have to got to recognize our Atlanta United soccer team.
Okay.
They defeated Miami on Saturday 5-2, and they're currently in sixth place in the
Okay.
in Major League Eastern Conference also. So our soccer team, they trying to hang in there. They in
They
sixth place. They
Yes.
trying. They trying.
I was at Andretti's this week on Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
and a couple of the Atlanta United players came in. I guess with their families. Yeah. And they're little guys.
Yeah, they small.
Yeah, they're real little. They look like little kids.
They quick though. They quick.
Yeah.
They're fast. You gotta be small to be quick.
Yeah.
And they got cute legs.
It put me in the mind of how them jockeys have to be when they racing them
Oh
horses.
yeah.
They real small too. I'm like, dang, but about 98, 97 pounds, those little guys that be riding the horses. Yeah. So what we gonna but lady, you got WNBA on your list?
I got WNBA, baby. The Atlanta Dreams are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Our ladies looking good.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
this first round, we're not looking too good right now. We're playing Dallas Wings, and Dallas, I think they have beat us 2 games already. We got another game, I want to say tomorrow, I think we play. But, I mean, the Dream guard, Howard, she set the records, baby. That girl, she scored 36 points in a playoff game, just 23 years old. She's the youngest player in the WNBA to make history to score 30 or more points in a playoff game. So hopefully they can turn it around with the next game. It's tomorrow, the 19th. So hopefully they can turn it around and get one of these wins from Dallas and try to move on forward in this playoff division. But
she also had one other record with the 3-pointers. She had 8 3-pointers in that game also.
Really?
So, but you say that though, because I can't think of her name. She plays for, I can't say her last name, but she plays for New York. Her name is Sabrina Ion Pisu or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
She broke the 3-point record in a single season.
Yeah.
In a single season, she played for the New York Liberty. Yeah, sure. And Diana Taurasi held that record before her.
Yeah.
She came out, so them young girls, they doing some good things out there on the court.
Exactly.
And I'm loving that the fans are getting out there. They're selling out the arena. They doing it. Attendance has been at a record high. But
that's good. Yeah, because when they first started, they weren't getting that kind of
they wasn't getting
support.
Participation.
And they get more airtime. People watching them more on TV as well.
They get more airtime, so that helps too.
Yeah. Do we have
they need to get on women more money.
Exactly.
Well, you're right about that, because we won't even go there, but compared to their counterparts, and I understand, but we need to get them some more cash flow.
We understand the counterparts been in.
But it has to go by supporting them, going to the game.
Yeah, absolutely. What we got with UGA and Georgia Tech?
Oh, let's move into that college. UGA did it again. They defeated South Carolina, one of our SEC rivalries, 24-14.
Right.
I mean, UGA, that schedule is a little too easy
I mean,
for
it's
me. So
easy.
I'm
It's easy.
expecting them to win all
Yeah,
the games.
yeah,
So
they're gonna get the same hate that the Falcons get,
But you know
but in
what?
a different way.
We're expecting them to win, but I was expecting them to win big.
But yeah,
Big,
right.
like they always do.
Yeah.
But
And that's what I'm not seeing. Yeah, and
Right.
I mean, we got a new quarterback, so maybe the team just probably got to gel and get together a little bit,
yeah,
a
and
little bit
then
better. But
a lot of their players went to the NFL too.
They
Yeah,
did.
they lost a lot of people.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of players, so they are a new team, and like you said, Delaney, they need to gel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we so
But-
optimistic. I love our personality. So optimistic.
But we
I
love them,
love
Georgia. We
them.
love them.
yeah, we love them. Our Yellow Jackets didn't do too good this weekend. Yellow Jackets, yeah, they lost against Mississippi State.
Oh, Miss, yeah.
Yeah, I think they record right now 1-2. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
they looking good.
keep rooting them Yellow Jackets.
We're gonna keep them in prayer. We're gonna
Keep them in prayer. Georgia
Yeah.
State winning. Look, Georgia State winning. They
Yeah,
undefeated.
State, them Panthers.
They
Yeah.
undefeated. Them Panthers 3-0.
Yep,
I mean
Yeah.
3-0. They won
Yeah.
against Charlotte. They won big, 41-25. So
they did.
Georgia
They
State,
did.
they on
That
to
was good.
something.
That was
Yeah.
a good run right there.
Go support them Panthers.
Yeah, no, not there. Support them Panthers. No, not there. And then we got some
And our
HBCU football.
Kennesaw, where
Oh,
yeah,
our Kennesaw, your nephew at Kennesaw State.
That's right, my Teresa.
They didn't, yeah, they didn't do too good this weekend.
They did.
They
Really
lost, but it was a close one, 31-28. They didn't lose too bad, so we're gonna Kennesaw State, them Owls.
Them Owls.
People in our prayers. Yeah.
Look,
Oh, that's what they do. Yeah. Okay.
Our HBCUs don't. We got to lay hands on them HBCUs.
we do.
Hallelujah.
Oh my
Maybe it
God.
was the flood over there. Maybe it was the water.
It was something. Both Morehouse
Like I said,
and
we so
Clark.
optimistic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both Morehouse and Clark are
Right.
0-3. I mean,
Ooh,
come
wee.
on. Yeah.
What we need with them, that's what we need to be asking. Do they need another coaching staff? What they need are some more players. Because that ain't good.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. That's terrible. So as my guy say terrible. That's
Terrible.
That's terrible.
We're gonna lift them up in prayer. They're gonna get that. They're gonna get that.
Hallelujah.
Not next week.
Do we want to talk about Dion and
Yeah, let's go and talk about
we gotta talk about the
we gotta
Buffaloes.
talk about Buffalo.
Stay up to 2:30.
Oh, I stayed up and I was struggling
I saw
with this
every
thing.
minute.
Every minute.
I'm still
I'm sorry. I went to bed at midnight.
Oh, buddy, you missed the good part.
I know. I woke up Sunday morning like, oh my God. No, they didn't pull it off.
They're going that double overtime and what they call the Rocky Mountain rivalry.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's probably gonna be okay. That's what that threw me right there. It's
Yeah,
probably
they was
gonna be
giving
okay.
they were giving Shador. They was
Uh-huh.
giving Shador a hard time. Like I don't think he was ready for that. But when they hurt his brother, when they took Travis out, I think that lit some fire up on his
It
butt.
became personal.
It became, as they say,
Exactly.
it really became personal.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's when he turned it up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how about this though? Why did they call that targeting?
Why they
Well,
what?
Why they didn't call that hit targeting?
They should have
Right.
because they took number 8 out toward the end of the game.
Exactly.
For
They
something
did.
very
Yeah.
simple. I don't understand why they didn't take him out.
Right. I feel like that
But
was
that's
targeting.
okay. That number 5 did that little juke on
Yeah.
him.
Oh, okay. They had him come out of his shoes.
Yeah, you saw him go to the
That
side.
joker came out of his shoes.
Karma.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
boomerang came on back, baby. Yeah.
He should have been taken out the game. He should have
Yeah,
been taken
I
out the
agree.
game.
So what about little bro Shiloh? Big bro.
Oh, Shiloh in his pick six,
he the
baby.
big bro. He the big bro.
He the big bro.
He the big bro, ain't he?
No, Shador's the oldest.
Yeah.
No.
Shiloh had that pick six, all I know. His daddy put that chain around his neck. Look.
Okay, he had that 80-yard pick six. So he was like, yeah, it's personal. It's personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's personal.
He was
did
running
that.
down
So
the
they,
field just like his daddy, boy.
He
looked
did.
just like him.
he
One
did.
thing he didn't do was lean
That
back.
link.
Lean back.
Shiloh is the oldest. In the chat.
Yeah, I thought Shiloh was the oldest.
And also in the chat, they said that the low ticket sales and lack of advertising dollars are the reasons why the women don't get paid as much.
Yeah, the advertising dollars for sure. Yeah.
They need Dion and they like, because Dion has increased those.
They sell out now.
They
When they
sell
get-
out, but they've also increased their
No, this is for the women playing. That's what the low sales.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm saying they need
Dion to
they
come
need
and help
Dion
the
to come in
W.
there.
Oh,
They
okay.
have
Oh, okay.
increased their sales
Yeah.
819%.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
What we call it, the Dion effect.
Yeah.
He did it in
That's
Jackson State, and he's doing it now.
Mhm.
That's why I don't care what nobody say. Just like I said in the last episode, y'all think I'm playing. It's gonna be a whole 100 piece marching band out there. Yeah, and they're gonna be leaning and rocking.
I heard that in the news that he was working on the band.
Yeah,
Look.
one day,
I really
Dominique,
yes.
don't. Then they gonna drape that damn buffalo in some damn gold chains. The buffalo gonna come out there with some gold
With
chains.
a gold hoop.
And with them Dion shades on. Can you imagine? Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. I'm telling y'all, cause they had a whole who was that? Lil Wayne and Offset and
Offset. They had
yeah,
everybody
the
there.
Rock, man,
Rock.
come on. Even Mama Prime was there. Mama
Right.
Prime gave them a whole speech. She wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. I know we talking about Colorado, but man, it's impressive. I'm telling
It's
you.
impressive, right?
To come back from what they had last year, and they brought Dion in there, and he has made an awesome effect, not only on the team but the fan base.
Right.
Just like Miss, what's her name? Is her name Miss Peggy, the old lady, 95-year-old
Oh, yeah,
fan.
yeah,
She the
right.
oldest fan that Colorado had.
Yeah.
He even incorporated Miss Peggy. Like
Right.
they didn't even do that before.
Right.
So, Miss Peggy was like, Dion got me saying, where is my theme music? Yeah, if you hadn't caught that interview that they did with her, it's a good interview. She's really excited about her team, and she's been going to those games for forever. Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Oregon gonna be the test this week. So.
Yeah.
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 Ooh,
And they said,
They gonna stand
Colorado.
up against them.
Yep.
yeah.
Well, they said, and Mr. Dexter Andrews said Colorado community has racked in $8 million in revenue since the season started.
Mm.
So,
All
hey,
right.
they're not about to let Dion go.
They gonna find the money.
Right.
They gonna find the money. They already got it. They
He already got that written out in his contract.
Absolutely. So that's good. So those belated, that's your climax.
I got one little
You got one little thing?
good, bad, and ugly.
Okay.
I hate to bring this out there.
It is what it is.
Look, NBA news. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't like putting all this bad stuff out there, but the Houston Rockets guard, Kevin Porter Jr., has been arrested and charged in New York with assault and strangulation incident over his girl. I don't know if I guess it's a former girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a WNBA player, so I hate to see that happen.
Man, what they out there doing? Ain't nothing that serious.
Exactly.
Hands on nobody. Look,
Hey, yeah. So let's go on and say it. Your
we're
mama
gonna lift him up in prayer.
We're gonna lift them up in prayer, but let's
Right.
go on and put this out there, y'all. Don't put your hands on nobody, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Hands on
Please
nobody.
keep your hands off of people. You know,
Yeah.
You got too much to lose.
Yeah, too much to lose.
Yes,
Yeah.
too much to lose.
So whether you in the NBA or not,
Right.
let's just not do that.
Right.
To each other.
That's
Yeah.
anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, women talking balls. We all about love,
Exactly.
love.
Love,
We all about
love and happiness.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Make sure you watch us.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so make sure we want to make sure we remind y'all we on this platform every Monday evening at 6 p.m. We on Facebook Live, Women Talking Balls, and we on YouTube channel, Women Talking Balls. So make sure you catch us on that every Monday evening before Monday Night Football. Check us out before you get ready to watch those Monday night games.
Right.
Okay, so
6 p.m.
6 p.m. every Monday night before Monday Night Football on Facebook Live, Women Talking Balls, and YouTube, Women Talking Balls.
Yes.
We got any feedback, Miss Anjanelle, before we move on to our next segment?
Mr. Barrett said she should have kept her mouth closed.
Oh, listen, because I don't follow stuff like that, so I don't really know the details.
Yeah, I don't know the details.
Yeah, so sis done said something to the guy, but that still don't mean right. I'm just saying.
So do y'all? One of the questions in the comments on YouTube asking, do you think the Rockets will release him?
Yes, I do
What you
believe they
think?
will. Yep.
Yeah, because these are some really tough charges. I mean, he's been arrested, charged. So they're both felonies. So
yeah, and they cracking down on that stuff like the NFL is too.
Right.
Like I think all sports venues and arenas are not allowing that type of thing anymore.
Right.
Like they know like
No tolerance
for that kind of stuff. So
right.
to Anne's point, they just gotta be smart and think about that stuff. You done threw away your whole career.
Right.
You got too much to lose. Now you gotta go out there and say, welcome to Wendy's, man. I'll take your order, please. That don't make no sense to me.
Now that house you promised your mama, she ain't getting it. Look.
Yeah. So come on. Think about that stuff. For real. Yeah, so that's awesome though. Those are our highlights, our sports highlights. We'll be bringing other sports. I know we talk about Atlanta a lot, but we're gonna be bringing other sports to you guys as well. Other teams. So
if you got some teams that you want us to talk about, put them in the chat.
Yeah, so we can talk about them as well. We just
but we are Georgia grown. I'm sorry.
Georgia.
Yeah, it's gonna be it. We'll mix them up in there, but we're gonna rep our ATL team.
Exactly.
ATL. All right, good deal. So that was good later. We enjoyed those highlights. All right, so now we're gonna go into our segment we did last episode. So ladies, do you guys have your notebooks? Because now we're back into football. 101. Yeah, all right. So the last episode we talked about the 3 phases of American football. If you took your notes, put it in the chat and tell me if you remember, but I'm gonna help you out with it. We talked about offense, we talked about defense, and we talked about special teams. We talked about points scored on offense. We talked about number of players. We talked about a lot of stuff.
Right.
So we're gonna do chapter 2 in football 101, offense chapter 2.
Yes.
So now get your notebooks out, ladies. This chapter is about the offensive players, the 11 offensive players. Okay. So we're gonna talk about it. Y'all ready?
We're ready.
Y'all ready? All right.
All right.
So the captain of the team usually be the quarterback, right? But we got the quarterback. Everybody know about the quarterback. We should, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the responsibility of the quarterback, right? He is the player who receives the ball from the center to start the play.
Exactly.
All right. So
he's also, I think he's the leader.
Yeah.
The leader of the team.
Yep.
And he also called plays.
he called plays. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the quarterback. So write that down, ladies, in your notebook. Make sure you take these notes. I'm telling you, because I don't know when I might do a quiz in a couple more weeks. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. So that's the quarterback. Then we got the running back. Okay. Y'all know the RB, running back. They the players who line up behind the offensive line in a position to receive a handoff from the quarterback and execute a rushing play.
Yeah.
All right. So you may hear them also called halfbacks and tailbacks. Tailbacks. The back of their tails. That's all we see when they're running.
That's all we see.
That's all we see when they're running is the back of their tails. Yep. So that's the running back. So remember that. Write that down in your notes.
Also called backfield.
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 Yep. So we got them.
When you hear that on the
Yep.
you hear that on the TV,
Right.
you'll know.
Oh yeah. So that's so the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And they normally take the ball from the quarterback. So if you see the quarterback handing it off to them, it's normally a running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make note of that, y'all. So when y'all get ready to watch the game next week or tonight, just say, hey, that's the running back.
Right.
You impress somebody. If you didn't know before, you know now. All right. So we're going to go to the next one. We call him a fullback. Okay. So he lines up behind the quarterback and usually blocks players and runs short yardage situations. Okay. He don't really do a whole lot, but he important as well. Yeah. Yeah, you might see them little fellas that be doing them little below the knee blocks to keep their quarterback from getting sacked. You'll see little stuff like that. So we got the quarterback so far, running back, tailback, fullback, halfback, all them backs. Them big backs.
Them silverbacks.
Oh Lord, they sexy silverbacks. So Lord, okay, look, we gotta reel it back in. You know I always go there. My bad. All right, so now we got the tight end. So the tight end play on either side of the offensive line, right? He's right next to the tackles. Okay. They consider hybrid players. Tiki.
That's Tiki's favorite position.
She sure was talking
That's
about
her favorite player.
All football players look like tight ends to me.
So they hybrid players because they say they're a cross between wide receivers and offensive linemen. So
Right.
yeah, you might hear H-back, things like that, right?
It normally a little bigger too, bigger than the wide receivers.
Because they got the block for the receivers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make note of that in your notebook, ladies. So, got to study that. All right, so we got wide receivers. We have 2 wide receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they position.
They could be on either side.
Right.
Yep.
Or they can be on the same side.
Right.
Depending on the play.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're on the ends, of course.
Right.
Yeah. Normally on the ends of the lineman.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe about 10 to 15 yards away from them.
Yep.
Yep.
They typically are tall, fast. They got
Slender.
slender.
Yeah.
They got good hands. Some of them big hands. Lord have mercy. Big old hands.
I hate those routes where they have to cut across that field because they're gonna get hit.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what Belena's talking about is routes. So they run those routes a lot. You'll see that to get open for passes. Yeah. Tiki, who's one of y'all favorite wide receivers?
You mean current or
Just period. Like, what do you want your favorite wide receivers? Who you got, Belena?
Who you got, Belena?
Ooh, wide receiver.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah. My favorite?
Yeah. What? So Julio wasn't on wide receiver? What was Julio?
Julio was a wide receiver.
Okay, so ain't nobody saying Julio.
But he wasn't my favorite.
I'm going way back. Montana to Rice.
Okay.
You gotta have so many.
Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice.
Yeah. I'm going way back, old school.
Yeah.
Everybody said Julio.
Julio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, come on, y'all ain't gonna say Julio.
Julio's up there.
He did, but we love Julio.
What about
I like Drake London. I think he.
Okay, you like London. Yeah, you like one. You like London.
Yeah.
What you got, Blaine?
No, I'm thinking what's oh my God.
We got Diggs. Somebody said
whatchamacallit wide receiver? Left eye old man. The left eye that burned his house down. Andre Rice.
Yeah.
Was he a wide receiver?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was good too.
He was.
All right. I'm gonna keep it moving. So we got offensive tackle, right offensive tackle, left offensive tackle, and their role is primarily to block both running and passing plays. And then we have right and left offensive guards, okay? And they line up directly on either side of the center. Like all linemen, their function is to block on both running and passing plays, okay? And then we got the center.
Yeah.
Bent over in front of the quarterback.
Personally, I think the center should be captain also.
Yeah, should be captain
the center because the center got a major job.
Yeah,
he's snapping that ball.
Yeah.
He got to keep those linemen in check.
Yep, absolutely.
So I think the center honestly should be the captain.
Right.
Center is the balance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Middle of everybody, and everybody's on the outside of him. The guards and then the tackles.
Yep.
Right.
Got the line.
So, ladies,
Yeah.
I gave y'all a lot of information just then, and I know it was a lot to take down. So I hope you kind of did your cliff notes and did some little small, because I gave you a lot. So that's offense. So
We got a little extra one.
what's the extra one?
That Joker.
What's the joker?
The Joker.
He can do anything. He's like multifaceted. He can play this position and that position in on the offensive line. On the offense. So
The joker.
yes.
That's new to me, Angela. Thank you for that. I'm
I'm
gonna write that down. The joker. I didn't see that.
The Joker.
The
That
Joker.
sounds like Patterson.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Patterson is the joker.
Yeah, he plays everything.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. All right, ladies. So that's football 101. We talked about the 3 phases of American football last episode. This episode is the 11 offensive players. So that should cover you a little bit to kind of talk about offense a little bit. Episode 3, when we come up next week, we're going to get into our defensive players, okay? And defense, things around defense, okay?
So think defense.
Think defense. All right. So that was football 101. All right. So now we got to get into, we got Monday Night Football. We got that coming up after we get done here.
Monday night. Who in there?
Oh, in the Monday night.
Ooh.
Monday night.
I-
Saints.
I know who I'm not. I know who I'm not rooting for.
Well, I'm gonna say this: like the Saints, Northern Panthers are anyone that we want to root for. But we gotta talk about them, right?
Yeah.
So the Saints and the Panthers play 7:15 at the Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte.
Yeah.
All right. So put in the chat who you want, the Saints or the Panthers.
Yeah.
We don't really want either one of them. But
Right.
if I had to pick, I'll say the Saints.
You want them to win or lose?
No, I'm saying I think they're gonna win over the
Oh,
Panthers.
okay.
I don't have a preference. I'm just
Okay.
saying that I believe they'll win over the Panthers. That's just, I think the people got them as a 3-point favorite
Okay.
over the Panthers. That's what I'm going with. What else? What y'all got?
I'm going with Carolina.
You gonna go with Carolina?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Mhm.
I think they're that rookie quarterback from Alabama,
Mhm.
Bryce Young. He had 2 interceptions, but I think that they'll maybe allow him to play. He probably needs to do a running game,
Okay.
and then maybe he can open up the passing game. But I don't know. I know that New Orleans defense is very similar to ours.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say he needs to do the running game. But I just don't want New Orleans to win.
Right. That's me.
So I'm going for Carolina.
So I guess I'm the only logical person at the table today. I don't want one of them or neither one of them to win, but we gotta look at it, as matchups. So we talking about matchups, y'all, not in our feelings. Talk about matchups. All right, so you saying Panthers too, engineer?
I'm saying Panthers.
Belay, who you got?
Nobody.
Cat dog. All right,
Can it be a tie? Can it be a tie?
Carolina last week, they allowed, I think, 150 yards rushing.
Well,
yeah.
So, but Kamara not there. He's out.
Yep.
He's suspended.
Yeah.
And Jamal Williams. I don't know. I don't know about that.
So
The chat don't want
okay. I'm going with Carolina then. I'm going with Carolina.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and then we got that second game is the Browns and the Steelers. They come on at 8:15. So, what we looking like with the Browns and the Steelers?
Browns gonna take it.
Yeah.
The
The
Browns
Browns been looking good.
Yeah.
They looking real good.
But on paper, it looked like the Steelers got a cakewalk. If you're talking about on paper, black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Deshaun Watson at the Browns? Is he the quarterback? I think he is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why he landed.
Yeah. That's where he is.
And then Roethlisberger, they don't know if he's gonna play or not, right? And he
I
probably
think there's a guy named Kenny Pickett. Or
Oh,
something
okay.
They
That-
have a new quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh,
named
my
Kenny
bad.
Pickett.
The
My
Steelers
bad.
got a new quarterback.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Okay. Well, thank you for the correction. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right. So that's Monday Night Football. So we're gonna I something came to my heart real quick, and I know we gotta wrap it up. But I was thinking about this on my way to the studio today. And I said, you know, we feeding these people with all this stuff about football and sports, right? And I think we need to feed their souls as well.
Oh.
Yeah. We gotta feed their souls. Because we all around, we're gonna be versatile, we're gonna be well rounded in this place.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to preach.
Oh.
It came to me, so when it comes to me, I gotta say it, y'all. So this is gonna be what I'm gonna call my inspirational playbook.
Oh,
All right,
I like it.
inspirational playbook. We gotta feed these people's soul as well. We some real rounded women at this table, so I gotta make sure we let them know that we believe. Okay.
Okay. We believe.
We believe in all ways. So my inspirational playbook is this. So if you out there struggling, right, and I'm gonna do it in a play type of format.
Okay.
And we out here and we struggling to, you know, whatever we struggling with, paying our bills, you know, getting our kids together, whatever must be, you know, and we in the fourth quarter,
Right.
right? We're in the fourth quarter. And we have the ability to win.
Right.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna go for just a kick and just say, oh, I just take this little bit, right? Or are we just gonna give up and take a knee?
I like that. I like
Right?
that.
But
Okay.
but what I would like for us to do when we talk about our inspirational playbook and our play of the day, I would rather for us to just go ahead and run it in the end zone,
Exactly.
right?
Right.
So we can go and get that touchdown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So people out there, if you struggling with something and things are getting a little tough with you, that's fine. I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to take a knee.
Right.
That's right.
I want you to run in that end zone.
Right. Go big.
And go big or go home, baby.
Right.
Don't you give up, all right?
Right.
So that came on my heart on the way, right? So that's that inspirational playbook. I had to lay it on y'all heart. So real good. All right. So hey, we getting ready to close up, y'all. It's been another good old hour.
Another good hour.
We weren't expecting to go that long, but we having a good time. So again, we want to thank everyone for watching Women
Yes.
Talking Balls. We are here at Deluxe Studio in McDonough, Georgia. So if you got any photographs you want to get taken, podcasts, anything, you reach out to them, okay? So join us next time, next Monday, 6 p.m., when we'll discuss more football, hot topics, and more football one-on-one. So anything else? Y'all got anything? So follow us on Facebook,
Yes.
Women Talking Balls, and YouTube, Women Talking Balls. All right?
All right.
That's
Let's
next
go around.
Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern
6 p.m.
Standard Time.
All right. So again, one more time, y'all. We got to remind y'all, this is Women Talking
Talking
Balls.
balls.
So see y'all next time. All right. Thank you for
All right.
joining.
Thank you.
You're-